my fellow Asian Indian Americans. At this time, there are almost 3.5 million Asian Indian Americans live in the USA. That is more than 1% of the total US population. I don't know how many are eligible to vote or will vote. We know that there are only two major political parties in this country, Democrats and Republicans. Among these two parties, from which political party we are seeing children of Indian immigrants in high positions? Nikki Haley, Governor of South Carolina, Bobby Jindal, Governor of Louisiana. Both are from the Republican Party. Neil Kashkari, a Republican, ran in the gubernatorial campaign in California in 2014, but he did not win. The brain power of Asian Indians in America is commendable. More than 5,000 Asian Indians currently are faculty members at major American universities. Renu Khator is president of University of Houston, Texas. In certain select industries, Asian Indians have notable impact. It is estimated more than 40% of all small hotels and motels in America are owned by Asian Indian Americans. At the same time, Asian Indians are now significant players in the world of computer software and hardware. In the financial field, there are several Indian Americans working in top level positions. There are few CEOs of major corporations in this country are Asian Indians. In the print and visual media, there are so many rising stars come from Asian Indian parents. In certain sectors of California's farm economy, Asian Indians are the major players. Asian Indian Americans are among the most highly educated racial or ethnic groups in the US. 70% of Indian Americans age 25 and older have college degrees. Median household income for Asian Indian American is more than $88,000 per year. More than 30% of Indian Americans work in medical and engineering field. More than 69% of Asian Indian Americans 25 years and older are in management, business, science, and arts occupations. Now, political affiliations. More than 70% of Asian Indian Americans identify as Democrats or lean towards the Democratic Party. One important question: why most Asian Indian Americans support the Democratic Party? When both highly successful governors I mentioned above are from the Republican Party. Not only that, there are so many in other elected positions in this country are children of Asian Indians. Let me tell you this very frankly. Asian Indian Americans are not the darling minority group in the Democratic Party. It will be very hard for Indian Americans to rise above other stronger minority groups in the DNC. In fact, the Republican Party embraces minority groups wholeheartedly because they want to change the face of the party from the white majority to ethnically diverse. Another fact, most Asian Indian Americans do not look for government help for their daily living. Most of them are hard workers. In fact, when it comes to social issues and personal safety, more than 90% of Asian Indian Americans agree with positions taken by Republicans. Most Indian Americans in this country came through legal way. There are so many Indians coming to America every year legally with the different types of visas. In case of the foreign policy of America, India-US relationship has changed dramatically since the 9/11 attacks. George W. Bush started the initiative in joining with India in fighting terrorism worldwide. Controlling terrorist groups, very important for the existence of Indian democracy. Trade relations with America has improved dramatically. There is a national election coming very soon in this country. I would urge all Indian Americans give some thoughts about where we should stand in supporting candidates in this coming election. Especially, please learn about tax policies of all candidates. Thank you very much for viewing this video.